Hello guys, this is UKFN Ninja. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm out and about today spotting sites, and I've come down to my site just to give you a look of what it looks like and the reason why I'm not up here working in it. So there it is. That's it right there. See any cover for me? No, nothing. Now obviously if you go back through the videos and you go to last year and you see what my site looks like, you'll know that that's probably not what you were expecting. It's hidden in plain sight. That's the art form of it. If you can see just there, that would be my watering can, but clearly wasn't very well hidden. But, yeah, anyway, let's have a look. As you can see, that little covey bit where I was hiding, there's the holes. As you can well see, no cover anywhere. But once this all grows up, it'll be higher than my head, so it'll be like up here, higher than that, double that size. So yeah, man, can't do any work out here yet. I'm not really happy about my watering can being left there. To hide that a little bit better, I think. Certainly don't want to take it with me either. What the fuck am I doing walking around with the watering can, for example? Yeah, man. So yeah, that's it. I'm out looking for another site, basically. So I'm going to carry on with that. So see you in a bit. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the original site. This is the see all the perlite and shit that I dumped out of the what's it called? Out of the pots. That was all up and around in this area up in here. I cut all that out. All of that is cut back. All of that was cut back. And it just gives complete sunshine all day down here. This tree kind of behind these bushes just there, that blocks the sun out a little bit, but not much. Thankfully it's not that high. It's super exposed down here at the moment though, because as you can see, it's not all leafed out, and there's sticks and stuff from last time. So I didn't grow down here last year, mostly because at the end of the year when I came down here, I thought someone had been in here, because basically there's a way that I get into this place and it was open, and I was like, what the fuck's going on there? So I closed it up, and it's not been open. It's not been opened, so that's good. And I bought that stuff down here as well, and that's all still here. So yeah, so basically if you're I'll do this little bit for the new guys who are just starting out and you don't really know what you're doing, and whatever people have been growing, and you know, this video isn't really, this bit isn't for you because you already know. So once you've found yourself a site and you know where you're going to grow, basically you want to kind of leave something down here. So I left like a fiver on the floor, so if anyone came down here they'd see the fiver, it was an obvious place, and they'd take it. Obviously you need to make sure that, you know, you just put a stone on it, put a fiver down, put a stone on it. If someone comes along, they'll take the fiver, they won't take the plants and destroy everything. So when you come down, you'll know, the fiver's gone. But you don't want to leave it so it's like going to blow away, basically, and give you a false thing that someone's been down here. So just lock it up that way. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I'm probably actually going to grow down here this year. Some more perlite and shit from me. I don't know how it got all the way here, but I was chucking all sorts of shit through here, so not completely unlikely. Now all the way down the back end down there, I know is more space as well, so I'm considering that I might actually go down there and grow down there a bit, and then go back to the original spot, which is the video which I just showed you previously, of the site from last season. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm still looking for an entry to this site that I found, and it's basically a field. So I'm kind of a bit, can't figure out how the hell to get into it, which is which is a good thing, because if I can't find my way in easily, it means other people can't find their way in easily. But to me it looks like a completely abandoned area, just like complete scrubland, so perfect for what I want, because it will have sun all day long. Plants will be able to get really big. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go see if I can get in there and then show you. Right, in a bit. Right, so I found it. It is a mission to get into, but mate, I think I might have hit the gold mine here. Basically, in order to get into this place is a mission, then through the woods, then through like shitloads of crap that's all the way through there. Have to get past a few bits of interestingness, and then this fence, I don't need to cut it or do any damage to it, because I can just walk over the top of it. And yeah, the only downside that I can see to this site is I'm probably never going to be able to show anything up here, because it's really exposed being in an open field. And I think, to be honest with you, I would imagine that stuff gets quite big out there. So I reckon I probably will be able to show you something, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes, but yeah, you can't get to this place, not easily. So if you're a walker or a dog walker or whatever, I know where you're coming down here, not a chance. And it's just abandoned. I've seen it, I've been watching it for probably since I first started growing. I know that sounds a bit stupid and a dumb thing to say, but since I didn't know how to find my way into this, but I can see it, because obviously you can hear there's a road over there. Well, yeah, there's a road that runs right through it, which is another reason why it might be difficult to show stuff, because it's a complete open field right by lots of people, lots of traffic. And I don't know if you can see over in the distance, I don't want to show any of the signs because that will give away where it is. So there's a business across the other side of the road, and then through there is another business, but it's literally impossible to get here. So yeah, I'm thinking that might be alright. It might be alright. We might have found a little juicy little bit here for something special, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I was going to say something else, but I can't be bothered to talk anymore, really. It's a bit random talking to yourself when you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, ain't no one here, just me on my own. So yeah, whatever. We'll carry on and see where it goes with this. And yeah, hopefully, we may well have found myself a field, and then I can actually really call myself UK Field Ninja. Have an actual field. But yeah, anyway, till next time, see you all later. Okay, we might have found something even better. Now, obviously I finished the video and I'm starting it again, but yeah, whatever. We are out looking for sites, and this little thing just came in. So this is pretty much the only trees blocking, I reckon. In amongst all of this, if I come and clean all this shit out, which is not too difficult to do, just cut it all back and dig it all out. And where I am now, mate, there's nothing around me. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. You can still hear the cars, obviously, because we've moved away, but the noise of coming off the tyres on the tarmac is quite loud. So yeah, that's just pure uninterrupted sun in the middle of nowhere, and it just needs clearing out to put the plants in. That's not going to be difficult. I can cut this down, not a problem, or I can go in front and cut all that stuff out, and I'll be able to put the barrels up for the water if I just keep it in this area. Let's say just around in this. This is bigger than any of the other sites I've got. I know that field is awesome, and I might grow in it. It's a bit, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to watch it as it grows up, and see how high it gets and all the rest of it, and what it's like getting in and out of it. From what I can see when I've been going past it and whatever, is the stingers get pretty high, but I've never actually been in it to see. But yeah, just and those fuckers. Hobby flyers. You see these guys? Don't think for a second that they aren't recording shit in their on their little flybys. And don't think for a second that they're not surveying land or doing whatever, because they're not up there just for a jolly. If they see shit down here, they might mark it on a map, because these guys, they got maps on their laps. They're not running GPS like that. It's a whole different ball game for flying those little biplane things. So yeah, that's one thing. But look at the cover, man. I can cover up shit, and I can hide stuff in these bushes and whatever, because I know just from as a kid playing out in the woods, you can hollow these things out and get inside of them and make little camps and shit in there. So so yeah, hiding in there, stuff like that. Yeah, man, I'm well impressed by that. And when I was trying to get into that field, I was trying to get into where I am at the moment, but it's literally fenced to fuck. Like, I don't know why. I mean, fuck it, man. I could have like armed police down here in a minute because there's some secret fucking base in there or something. Who knows? But it's pretty locked down. And as I was coming back from the field over that way, there's a fucking massive tree that's fallen down and taken the fence out so I could get in it. So I don't like destroying people's shit, do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to have to go into a site, I want to find a way in which isn't going to damage someone's property. Because, mate, if I owned a field and I'd paid for fencing, I'd have been pissed if someone had fucked my fencing up. So, you know, I'm not about being a dick. I'm not about damaging nature to a point where the animals can't live and shit. It's like pouring shit out here, chemicals and all that stuff. You know, it's just where nature lives, do you know what I mean? There's little creatures out here, this is their home. And after all, we're basically growing in their front room. Shit dies, animals die and whatever, but, you know, don't contribute or assist in the contribution of destroying habitats and whatever. You should, if you're going to come out here, at least attempt to try and build stuff up to encourage hedgehogs and, you know, bees and all that shit, because, mate, what are you going to do when there's concrete everywhere? Yeah, check this out. Some little fungies. Yeah, I'm also thinking I'm going to grow some of them as well. I've been doing a bit of research and looking into it, and yeah, I'll give it a stab, see what happens. It's pretty sweet. I haven't really done shrooms since last year when I found those little ones, and before that it was not really, since I was about 16 up in Camden, when it used to be legal and you could buy them. There's a little market stall down there, which a guy just sold mushrooms. Just buy a bag of mushrooms, go and sit and drink, and go in a bar or listen to music and whatever. It's the irony of the mushrooms is crazy. Like, people are more scared of mushrooms than they are of weed, not even realizing that they did the same shit to mushrooms. Like, the same shit they did to weed, where they made it all bad, reefer madness and all the rest of it. They did that shit 10 times worse to mushrooms, and there's a massive reason why. You can't overdose on mushrooms, you can't go psychotic on mushrooms. All of that shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. Just like the reefer madness. That mushrooms is like something else. How do I put it? You can do mushrooms one day. You want to see if you can try and do them the next day? Good luck to you. You want to see if you can do them the third day, after you managed to eat so many fucking mushrooms that you're sick of eating mushrooms. Or the third day, now you're on the fourth day, you're going to have to eat like 1 kilogram of mushrooms. It's diminishing returns massively. It's mate, I can't even explain like how the awesomeness of it. Like, it is designed to open your mind, but completely designed to prevent you from being able to overdose or become addicted. You can't do it. Each time you take them, you have to have a break because of the diminishing returns. And it's like the connection of the world, like funguses and everything, man. Like, that whole shit there is like fungus, and there's fungus on me, and there's fungus on everything. Like, if you want to get into like an explanation of it, if you've watched the film Avatar, where all the life on that fucking world or whatever it is connected together, well, that's the same thing here, but with the fungus. And obviously it's not all bright colours, but yeah, it's the same thing. It's amazing, to tell you the truth. Like, once your eyes is open to a lot of stuff, like, you'll see the hypocrisy of the world and the barefaced lies and the truth that's hidden amongst lies and all of this stuff. And they tell you to your face, like I told for in another video. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'm off. I'm back to my yard, check out the little plants and whatever, and then yeah, I think, I'm judging from this, I'll tell you, man, I reckon I'll be able to come down here and start work on this. I'll yeah, start chopping all that stuff out, and I'll actually be able to film it as well without any worry of people seeing me. And to be fair, if this site is like what I think it is, I could just do everything down here, do the whole lot. The only downside and the only thing that's kind of a bit worrying is, can you see just over there those poles with netting and shit on it? Well, that tells me that people are coming in here planting trees and shit, so, you know what I mean? Anyway, UK Field Ninja, until next time.